The U.S. and Israel's war against Iran, which has continued for over a month, has reached a critical turning point as the parties appear to be cautiously beginning to lay the groundwork for ending the conflict. We invite our Kim Bo-kyoung into the studio for more details tonight. Welcome back, Bo-kyoung.
Thank you for having me.
So, Bo-kyoung, first of all eyes are on Trump's upcoming speech. Now, what are experts expecting the speech to be about?
Right. So, as you already said, Trump is planning to deliver a speech on Wednesday. They would, quote, provide important update on Iran. And experts say Washington is trying to shape political exit narrative, trying to come up with a way to make this war a self-declared victory instead of just leaving it as a stalemate. One expert detailed 3 tracks. Take a listen.
At once. The first is negotiated off-ramp, where the White House can claim that Iran nuclear capabilities have been severely degraded and therefore the mission has largely been achieved. And the second is the coercive settlement, so meaning continued military pressure for a short period to force Tehran into a limited agreement. The third is fallback option. If no acceptable deal emerges, the administration appears ready to intensify strike on strategic infrastructures and then declare that the core war aims have already been met and we are coming up.
Well, the experts' view is in line with what Trump is saying, but also with what the U.S. military is doing right now. You see, the Nimitz-class aircraft carrier, the USS George Bush, and its strike group are reportedly heading to the Middle East, while the U.S. deployed about 2,500 Marines to the region over the weekend. This clearly shows the U.S. is leaving the door open for talks aimed at ending the war, but at the same time is preparing to deliver a decisive blow if the situation does not unfold as desired.
Now, Bo-kyoung, in the meantime, Israel has also talking about its own achievements against Iran, as Washington mentioned, bringing the war to the end. What could be on the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's mind?
Right. So Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been highlighting Israel's achievements, especially on the eve of the Jewish holiday Passover. Netanyahu said that Israel had hit Iran and its proxy forces blows comparable to the biblical 10 plagues. During a video statement on Tuesday local time, Netanyahu claimed that Iran's trillion-dollar investment in ballistic missile development and support for proxy militias had effectively gone down the drain. The fact that he listed the war achievements seems to be a way to solidify his political standing in case the U.S. brings an end to the war. But the expert says Israel is in a bit of a different position compared to the U.S., as Tel Aviv is seeing this as a historic chance not just to weaken Iran temporarily, but to fundamentally degrade Iran's regional power projection for years to come.
So that is why Israel appears less interested in a quick ceasefire and more interested in extending pressure until it sees irreversible strategic damage. This gap matters because even if Washington wants to move towards a settlement, Israel will still feel that the job is unfinished.
Right, so Iran's position could be crucial in terms of negotiations. Now, Bo-kyoung, then how is Iran responding to Trump's call for ending the war?
Right, so the Iranian president on Tuesday local time said that Iran has a necessary will to end the war, but only when certain essential conditions are met. This from Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian's phone talks with the president of the European Council, where he reiterated a key demand. The experts say though this shows Iran is not trying to side block peace, it doesn't mean Tehran is going to surrender. Also, the fact that these are the president's words reduces credibility. Take a listen.
So it means Iran wants to end the war on terms that preserve regime survival, strategic dignity, and some forms of deterrence. His real message is probably this: Iran is willing to stop, but not to capitulate.
Since Supreme Leader Khamenei seems to be still alive and backed by Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps commanders, it's unclear how much we can trust the president's statement.
Well, also, given that we have not heard Trump's speech yet, we'll have to see how it unfolds after Washington makes a final call.
Right. All right, Bo-kyoung, thanks for the wrap-up tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.